So today we're in my therapy room and I'm just going to give you some little tips and hints to help people who have pain, arthritis pain, back pain. My lovely husband Roy is my model today, and he really suffers with his hips. They hurt him much of the time to walk, and his neck from years of working in refineries and sports and all the other things. There are crystals that help with pain, and Roy's always used them over the years to help him, and he also trusts me enough that he wears a necklace of black obsidian that he puts around his neck. He wears this all the time to help him, and often he also wears a belt that he hides in his trousers, and many of his friends as well, all black obsidian. Roy says it really helps him, and all his friends say it helps him. And I have to admit that even with me, I've got arthritis in my neck. Very often I will wear some black obsidian, because obsidian is very good for pain relief plus grounding. So when you're in pain, often you need to ground the pain. We need to get us out of our heads so we can relax. So what I'm going to show you today is how you can place crystals on your back to help with the pain, and then afterwards I'm going to show you a layout of crystals that will relax the body. Roy used to like this when he was working. He'd come home from work very stressed, we'd relax the body, and then we'd use the obsidian for pain. But you can also use, you don't just need to use obsidian. For some people, hematite also helps with pain, and the fantastic black tourmaline. I myself once had an abscess on my tooth, and I was in England and my dentist was in Bahrain, and I didn't have a dentist in the UK, and I knew I had to get back to Bahrain, and rather than taking painkillers, I just used obsidian, hematite, and was able to get myself back to Bahrain for 2 days without painkillers until I could get the abscess sorted. It really works. So, black obsidian is very easy to find. And what I would do, if you haven't got a belt or a necklace, and you can get these made anywhere, for the hips, I just replace them here and here on each hip, and that helps. I would also put a piece on the neck, because that helps the neck pain, and then I always ground it. So again, I would then put another piece here at the base of the feet. And you can see that's very simple. You just let them lie in this for 5 to 20 minutes. They can carry the obsidian in their pockets or in their hands. They can tape it over their hips. Whatever works for them. And of course, older people, sorry Roy, I called you an older person, really don't mind. If it's going to release them and help them from pain, they really don't mind what these things show. And it's really trendy to have a crystal necklace on. Roy's always being asked, what's that necklace you're wearing? And his friends are the same. Roy, how does that feel?
Good.
Yeah, it's good. It's relaxing the body. So that I would use for obsidian. So that's just basically 4 pieces of obsidian, and let them lie in it. Now the other thing that is really good is black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is also good for pain and very grounding. And I use this for myself sometimes to realign myself when my hips are hurting. Again, you could replace the obsidian with black tourmaline. They're all very similar. And also black tourmaline on the legs or behind the knees, because if they've got pain in their knees. And I like to also put it down by the feet, and again on the neck, and you can also put on the head. So this is actually on the body. You can also put around the body. And it's very simple. It's so easy to use. There's nothing technical. This is plain and simple, and anybody could do this. Now, if you're living on your own and you can't put the crystals on your back like this, you could lay them out on the floor or the bed and then just put yourself on top of them, or lie yourself down and put them in place. Again, 5 to 20 minutes, but very often they will fall asleep. Roy normally falls asleep. He's probably asleep now. So you see how easy it is. Try it with hematite if you've got hematite, because for some people hematite really works. But I wanted to just show you the beauty of these black crystals. They're very powerful in their healing properties, and they're also very grounding. So not only do they help to absorb the pain, they align the body and they ground the person, they ground the pain. Very simple. So see how that is. And now I'm going to show you my other little technique of how to relax the body. So as I said, I'm doing it the wrong way around today because I wanted to really talk about the power of the black crystals. Normally I would have relaxed Roy first, let him sleep, and then put these crystals on so that the properties in the crystals would really work with the pain. So I'll just take these off. And here, and all you would need, I'm going to lie his, this is his actually necklace, put it over his hips there. And I'll take 6 amethyst points, they're beautiful, and place 1. So the point is classed as the purple side. Okay, I would place 1 of the feet with the point outwards, another one at the head, pointing outwards, because we want to pull the tension out of the body. 1 on either side of the knees, okay, again pulling out, and the other I pull here, maybe at the shoulders, or you could use it at the hips, just like that. I'll put it there so you can see it, okay, see the point, and just let them relax in that. Because I'm really being nice, I'm also going to put a little bit of rose quartz on the back of his heart, because he's been wonderful today. But I also think rose quartz is very calming, and also always helps. If you're in pain, it helps to soothe you. So these are very, very simple tips. I use them all the time. You can use them on yourself, you can use them on your friends, and there's nothing complicated, and it will never harm you in any way. Play with your crystals, don't be afraid of them. Many people don't really like playing with black crystals because they think they're dark. They're actually amazing. Amethyst is your all-round healer. I really myself, because I love crystals, think everybody should have a piece of rose quartz, some amethyst, some black crystals, because amethyst will also help many people with sleep. Many people, it will help to relax them, and it pulls all the tension out of the body. Now, if he's not asleep, are you asleep?
No.
No. How does that feel?
Oh, sleep.
He wants to go to sleep. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Very brief, very simple, and I have lots more tips to help you with helping to relax the body and to help with pain. But I really recommend the black obsidian, or the older people really benefit from black obsidian. Have belts made, necklaces. He would wear it like this, and he has it inside his shirt. But very often young people see these and they go, wow, what is that you're wearing? And he really likes to talk about it. And the other ones are just a little bit bigger, they wear around their hips. And like I also said, you can pin or stick. You just get a piece and put sellotape or something and tape it, and that in itself will really help. So the crystals we use today, mainly the black obsidian. Sometimes this is called a patchouli. and this is really good for helping with pain and grounding. And this is what Roy's necklace and his belt were made of. So this is beautiful black obsidian, and then good old black tourmaline, which is wonderful. And the black tourmaline comes in many different shapes, but the black tourmaline was what I put on the body to align the body. Also really helps with pain and grounding. It's really lovely. And this is, I have a small piece, a little bit smaller than that, pinned in the back of my bra, which helps me with my spine, with the arthritis in my spine. And you can also use hematite, helps with pain. Not for everybody, but for many. Okay. And finally, our wonderful amethyst, our amethyst points. Amethyst is an all-round healer. The points are the best because the points pull out the stress from the body. So I hope that helps you understand some of the basic tips. Very easy to use, and crystals are easy to use. There's nothing mystical about them. They help us. They're nature's gifts to us to help us. Enjoy your day.